¡Por ahora! Papá, si te gano esta ya perdiste la serie.
¿Cómo que lo pedí?
Ahí no te gané ayer.
Ahora como en 3, con este son 4.
Un 5-3, que ganen 3 de 5. Yo te llevo 2. El de ayer y el de hoy. Ay, ¿qué es lo que tú creías que era? Pero qué canalla. Oiga, ahí no te pegues mucho de ahí, porque no viene a ver el hijo mío así. Van y te dan en 3 de caca un botellazo. Digo, un cuerdazo.
Vamos allá entonces.
Vamos. Vamos bajito la vaina.
Eso mismo. Ahí no fue, no.
At the belt, Lester kicks, throws, line drive. Take a look here and see what the Red Sox are positionally around the diamond.
It's a lot of credit for the team defense. It really is about the team. Everybody contributing. The third fewest errors committed in the American League, and it really does help their pitching staff a lot because they make the plays.
And we've got Bonifacio batting. No hits in 2 at-bats lifetime against Lester. There he goes towards second. Oh, he's
diablo ahí!
Ahí viene, ¿verdad?
La botó el sicario.
Sí, te lo dejé que se descaiga.
Pero ridículo. Amigo mío tirando de ella.
Here's the pitch. Swung on by Bonifacio.
Yo lo que tengo que tratar de que esa carrera
That
no vaya.
two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough.
Hey, he's trying to steal third.
Vamos allá.
John Lester ahead on the count 0-2.
A lot of times when you try to overswing, a lot of times it slows your bat down. That's what happened here. That's why that two-seamer got by him.
Swing and a miss, gets away. He's heading for first. Over to first base, and they get the out.
Great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
It would be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. And it's Hanley Ramirez at the plate.
Well, very difficult season for Hanley Ramirez offensively. A lot of things going on. Just a dreadful 2011 campaign.
And the first pitch was a strike. 1 right now. Looking at Ramirez's numbers, 243, 92 games. That's not where he wants to be. That's really low looking at his career numbers.
Yeah, I mean, career lows across the board for Hanley, and I think the question...
Here's Reyes, running.
Yo no tengo ganas de comer fritura, loco.
Está cansado ya, José Reyes. No bota que cuando vas.
Ajá.
Swing and miss with the ball outside, 1-2.
That two-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
Se le dice la asesina. Asesina.
La cara de malo que me pasó ahí, sí.
But for whatever reason, the hitter couldn't pull the trigger.
Pero ahí medio a medio, papá.
Tú dices que a medio, pero hubo problema.
No venga tú.
Fue una curva. No fue picheo
Papá,
recto.
pero yo no tengo que ver con la vaina, lo importante es que caiga medio medio.
Reyes leads off second. At the belt, Lester kicks.
Pero ahí.
Stanton got
Juega
it.
Cacam.
Hits the wall on the fly.
Ahí bajó la primera,
And
bro.
Reyes comes home.
Ahí ve.
Stanton's headed to third.
Ahí. Ahí es que
Now the
prende.
hitter makes an
Y
adjustment,
ahora.
going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and
Te la
drives it in.
saco.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off.
Está bien, una carrera.
All right, let's watch as Morrison comes to the plate. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You'll have to get this. A swing.
Uf,
and
y
a
ahí.
line high
Qué
and
línea.
deep.
Velo ahí, papá.
Out of here.
Venga acá.
2-run one shot.
Ahora
Pues el hombre está puesto para lo
A
de
little
él.
Ahora
distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Qué paro.
Continues to go well here for the Marlins. Good hitting.
Se va.
Yo no quiero que aquí se me moje.
Bueno, ahí llegó
Punto.
también.
¿A dónde?
And he throws
Ay,
on
qué
the
rebaqué
first
listo
pitch
este.
on the
Ese hombre tiene 4 blomas a los pies.
A great way to start in the first. They get
Vamos,
3
te la saqué,
runs
güey.
off the bad pitching
Un error
start.
tienen ustedes.
The Marlins on top, 3-0.
4 carreras. Digo, 3
De línea,
carreras.
loco. Fue de línea.
Ya, qué maldito palo.
Ahora, loco, es un CC de la línea.
CC, papá. Eso fue un palo entregado a los malos.
Now we'll take a look at the starting pitcher for Miami. And Steve, as he gets into this Boston lineup, what are we going to see?
Well, tough matchup for the hitters today with Josh Johnson on the mound. Very good at moving his fastball around the zone and commanding it inside, outside, up and down.
Bueno, son amigas de uno. Ay, la crema.
He has the secondary pitches to get swings and misses.
Vamos allá.
Vamos allá, con lo que vinimos.
And he starts Ellsbury out.
¿Tú crees que yo me acuerdo porque era yo que estaba bateando?
Play
Yo pensé que era yo que estaba pichando. Y yo, ¿a quién le está
I'm
dando?
going to retire Ellsbury. We've got a moment to check out that lineup for the Red Sox. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand up?
Well, you want to see a great battle at the plate. Watch Dustin Pedroia grind out every single at bat. There's a reason why he's been a Rookie of the Year and an MVP. This guy is a scrappy player who doesn't give up any at bats, no matter what the situation, no matter what the score.
Lines are right. And that's going to be a base hit for Crawford. Now we'll take a quick look at the Marlins and how they take the field on defense. John, keeping an eye on anyone?
Well, he runs the outfield like a football player.
El papá de los bachateros.
Recruited as
Vamos
one in
allá,
high
chulo.
school. Great speed, great cannon of an arm.
Ya,
This guy
sí,
might have the
escucha,
best
te
throwing
perdiste ese
arm
tiro, ¿no?
in all of baseball as far as outfielders go. Watch him throw when someone's trying to score from second base on a base hit. You're going to be amazed at what this man can do.
Johnson with a windup. Fastball getting to him.
No, bull. Ya lo
Pretty fast pitch right there. Hard to get that much break on it.
Two straight fastballs. He still couldn't get it.
Y ve, loco, ya estaba en el cuadro.
The fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
Now Adrian Gonzalez batting with a runner on first. 364 lifetime number.
¿Tú te acuerdas que quién fue que dio el palo? Fue ese.
Esta
Ground
ocasión
ball,
de
Chris
nada.
Sanchez.
Ya, bro.
Throw over to second base, a force to retire the side. So no runs on one hit and nobody left
Está
on.
guay, tú tienes que ser.
And it'll be the Marlins coming right up. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. A chilly night that seems to be getting a
Oye,
little
pero
colder
esa
as
es
we
una vaina
play
que
on.
ella de ella, que ella quiere que le conteste de una
Broadcast
vez.
on 2K Sports. And it's Buck batting. He'll start it off here in the second.
Tiene frío, vive, apaga el abanico.
Por eso que uno no contesta, por jugar. Creen que pegándole cuerno y de todo, loco.
At the belt, Lester kicks, throws.
Línea. No, pero que después dice,
That will bring Omar
muchacho,
Infante to the plate.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
No, relaje.
Pero yo he estado dando tilla con otra.
There's a swing and a ground ball. It's gobbled up. The second for one. And there's Gonzalez on the double play. 6-4-3 double play. Nice move at second base.
That's a great double play. Point off double plays like that can really shift the momentum of the game.
¿Cómo que sí lo hice,
And in the
papá?
batter's box, it's Murphy. Swing and a high drive to straightaway left field from the wall. That'll be off the green monster out there in left.
La suerte, manín.
You'd love to see him hit a double earlier in the inning when there's no outs or even one out. But you're going to take anything you can get with two outs and see if they can get another two-out hit to drive him in.
So Jose Reyes will try and keep it going. Singled and scored his last time around. And here's the first one. Lester's pitch, a good one, not hit.
That two-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
Good eye by Jose Reyes. He lays off that one, and it's even. And that's a strike. Well, maybe someone ought to have him step out for just a minute. He went after one in the dirt. There's a swing and a smash. This one to Ellsbury. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So John Lester heads to the dugout. Tough start, starting to improve. He allowed 3 in the first, shuts him down in the second. Then we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. Bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. David Ortiz, Big Papi up. Strike one, and Johnson gets him swinging.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Strike two. Ortiz will have to be careful now. The pitch. Swung on, liner to right. And that will put Ortiz on first. And he's safe in there at first. So Kevin Youkiss will come up. That's a really good pitch, Steve. And no two offers to keep that down and in.
It's a perfect pitcher's pitch. At this point, you've got to tip your hat to the batter. That's a solid job.
Well, Kevin Youkiss is never an easy out. He's going to make pitchers work. They're going to have to throw a lot of pitches, and he's now getting power to his arsenal. We always knew he had the ability to hit for high average. Now the homers are coming, a double threat.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's going to be Stanton. And he gets over and grabs it from the left. It's going to be Sweeney.
This ballpark was a hitter's paradise. Only Rangers Park at Arlington saw more runs scored at Fenway than even at Coors Field. A lot of it because of that great lineup.
You know, all those runs at Fenway last year, it includes the visitors. There's a ground ball. And it's pushed off the field. And there's one.
Pues lo hizo. No, él pensé que iba para primero porque la Beauty estaba seguro que era out.
Marlins holding on to the lead.
La Beauty estaba seguro que era out.
con elegancia.
Se muerto.
And Emilio Bonifacio to lead it off. We'll take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, his fastball's been put in play, and that two-seamer's been hit 5 times, generating a lot of opportunities for this lineup.
That's a lot of hits he's given up on his fastball. You know, he always want to establish the fastball, but it just doesn't look like he has the kind of command necessary to get out to him.
Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
And it's Hanley Ramirez now. And he was a victim his first time up. Came up empty, fouled out on strikes against Lester.
And the last strikeout against this batter came on a 12-6 curveball. A big-time breaker right there. You have to believe that with 2 strikes, he's going to see that pitch again.
And when he's working that particular pitch well, like he has today, I mean, no one has been able to do anything with it. That previous K that he got rung up on last time won't be the last time we see batters struggle against it.
Here's a swing, and he pops him up. Out number 2. And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. Last time up, triple homer run. Spotted by Slovakia. And Stanton gets good one on this one. And it hits off the wall. And the throw. And he's in there easily. Third.
The one thing you never want to do is make the last out of third base to end an inning, but he was able to get in there with that great speed just in time.
All right, let's watch as Morrison comes to the plate. Homered back in the first inning. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a
Pero
drive
ahí.
to right field.
Picó. ¡Ah, picó!
Up against the wall.
Cogió
Morrison's
tres.
trying to stretch it.
Con la guasacaki y el
And they bring him
esteroide.
home.
Espérate ahí, segunda ahí.
At the plate.
Me casaba ahí.
A great piece of work right there to get that
Otro
done
viste
and
que
put
fue
himself
bien
in scoring position. He got a fastball, took
¿Qué
a
fue,
good
caballo?
rip
No agarraste la bola
at
ahí.
it. Nice, short, compact swing.
This is an RBI situation for Gabby Sanchez. It's one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it. He swings and drives this one. This one to Ellsbury.
¡Ah! ¡Y este loco!
And
¡Mami!
¡Y este loco!
on 2 hits, 1
Se pasó ahí, loco.
Marlins on top by 4.
Qué burlado de ese tigre.
Oye, pero la suerte que yo la tomé.
Ay, que lo veo.
Well, what types of pitchers have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
This guy's four-seamer's been hit 2 times.
Well, John, that's the one pitch that they've been able to see coming out of his hand. This is the 3rd inning. So far, he's been fantastic out there, the way he's mixed those pitches up overall.
Strike 2 there. Josh
Le estoy
Johnson
bajando en
giving
cada
himself
picheo.
some room to work.
Well, you talk about a big rip at such a slow pitch, comes up empty.
Swing and a ball through down the right field line.
Agarradita, papá.
And it's gone. Goodbye.
Agarradita, papá.
Se fue con esa forma.
¿Cómo que dice papá que se fue?
3 runs without a
Mira cómo tiran, vaya, por los especiales, mi hermano.
No pasa.
Vamos.
You can't let these sorts of games slip away from you. So Red Sox making some adjustments, different approach at the plate, making a difference.
Here's the delivery. Swung
Yes,
on,
sir.
ripped towards second. And then Fonte will take care of that one.
No le
And
tiré
it's
la bola.
Jacoby Ellsbury now, 1 away.
As awful as the Marlins were at home in 2011, they made up for the play on the road. A very respectable 41-43 record when they went into hostile territory.
Strike 1, and Johnson gets him swinging. And the Mariners' road record, 41 road wins, 6th best in the National League. John, that's not bad.
But it's especially impressive since the Marlins were a lineup of young hitters. They didn't appear to be fazed by the away crowd. Their pitching was actually the weak spot for them on the road, as their team ERA was bottom 5 in the NL last season in that category.
And Jacoby Ellsbury is a strikeout victim. No contact on him.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Carl Crawford gets to swing now with 2 away. And Steve, his name oftentimes on that lineup card when you check out the offensive plan. To left center, and it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball in the left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
And here's Dustin Pedroia. He has 5 career hits, 12 at-bats against the Marlins. And there's Stanton for number 2. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the lead.
Te la pegué, fue
Now
loco.
they're trying to put some pressure on and cut into that lead.
Más un izquierdo que solo ponen ese.
Latter third of the lineup coming up.
Para lo lejos, sí.
And it's Buck Paddock. Got things going earlier on. First at bat, he got a single off Lester.
But guys, I know what pitch I'm not throwing to him right here. I am not throwing a 2-seam fastball to him. That's the ball he got a hit on last time.
Ah, caramba, güey.
Great play made by middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
He's got to go as far as he can possibly go to be able to make the play.
Si va a pasar.
Gold glove up.
¿Quién es ese que la cogió? Adiós, ¿quién más? ¿Qué bola pasa por ese tigre? Titillo.
And Infante's batting. He got another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. And the first pitch.
Diablo, me dio miedo.
Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. A line drive towards short. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. It rolls all the way to the wall. He's heading for third. And he stops at third. That's a triple. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. He doubled his last time. And it'll be Felix Neubron heading to the mound. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now you're going to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Ese mismo. Se lo falla. Siempre está cuarta ese.
And he starts him out. Smashes that one towards the shortstop.
Está bien ahí.
Runner at third base. Jose Reyes will come up. Last time up, flew up. Reyes, contact, and a foul ball. And here's the pitch. That one misses. It gets away from the pitcher.
Chilling.
They just have to eat this one. The run's going to score in the error.
Well, they pick up a run with a little bit of help from the defense as they kick that one around, not able to make the play, run scores.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. They pick up a run on one hit, nobody left. Marlins on top by 4. And Adrian Gonzalez to lead it off. Look at the lifetime numbers. He's 260 against the Marlins. Johnson with a windup. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And that'll put Gonzalez on first.
What a great swing right there.
Ahora tenía que cogerlo porque si vaya a la pared de loco. El que menos corre. David y tiro.
And it's David Ortiz at the plate. So far, 1-for-1 in the game off Johnson.
If I'm up the bat, I'm looking for another fastball early in the count that I can drive. You see it once, you know he's able to get around on it, and it doesn't lock him up. He's got to be able to put that ball in play.
Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see it coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Spins and a throw behind the runner. Trying to keep him close. He's back in the bag. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground.
La crema, vi.
Here's a great chance for Boston.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but he gets blasted right back for the base hit.
Well, the way he went after that in the box, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
And I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind the count.
First pitch.
Kawasaki le dice.
Well, you see that pitch coming in, it starts at the center of the plate, and all of a sudden, as soon as you start your swing,
Youkilis gets the bat
La
on it.
crema, vi.
Not in time, easily safe at first. And they get that run in.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
It's going to be Sweeney. They'll creep back into ball games when you're at this stage of it, and really that's what they're doing. And Dodgers again, they're on a roll. Capitalize if they can.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away, he drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. He did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
In the batter's box, Salta Lamacchia. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but hit right here and you're right back in the ballgame.
No question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game and changes the whole complexion.
It's going to be Michael Dunn on the mound as they make the pitching swap.
Y no hay out.
Swing on first. Euclid the lead at second. On third is Ortiz. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
When you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box, you usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, and he came up empty.
So they will get one.
Llévela, papá, que no me empate este juego.
He's going to go home with it. Now he's got to make the accurate throw. He does it and gets the force of the play.
Punto at the plate. For his career, 227 off Miami. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Sabe jugar de ahora. Por si acaso.
And Buck spotting the pitch.
La crema, Luis.
Porque ¿cómo tú vas a un bateador derecho? Tú le vas a coger y que aquella son.
Porque tú estás batiendo de ese lado.
Tú eres loco, papá. Eso jamás en la vida se hace, papá. Jamás en la vida se hace. Ese fue tu error.
Pick up the hit.
And here's Jacoby Ellsbury. To try and rebuild momentum. Looked like they had lost it earlier. Right now it's coming back to him.
Gary, he got some good wood on that last hit. Put it in play. Now he's closing the gap right here so they can make up this difference.
As Gene McDaniels used to say, just chip it away. And that's what you want to do in these kind of games.
Gary, you know, you're right. Chipping away is exactly what you want to do in these games. You don't have to make it all up at once. Just take advantage of every opportunity you get, close the gap, and try to pass them later.
Míralo ahí, papá.
A textbook way of pitching.
Ya,
Three pitches, three strikes.
Outstanding command during that at-bat. So looking to capitalize on the RBI situation is Carl Crawford. 2 for 2 in the game. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, you see that pitch coming in, it starts at the center of the plate, and all of a sudden, as soon as you start your swing, that's when that slider starts breaking away. It's out of the strike zone away. He can't stop the swing and swings and misses.
He deals. Strike.
Ajá. Ni que trae, papá. No jodas tú.
No,
They strike for 5 base hits in the inning and a couple
La
of runs.
crema, que juegazo, manito.
Boston. And we've got Bonifacio batting. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. He's 2 for 9 lifetime off the Red Sox. He fouls that one off.
Bueno, si no lo aprovechaste, te lo digo. No te lanzo una más así jamás. ¡Uy!
And he fouls that
Allá
one off.
afuera.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
Swing and a miss, 3 strikes on him.
Oiga, ahí está aburrido. Oiga ahí, pero habla para que salga en YouTube.
Watch K-Cam. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
De 3-0, mira que picheo, loco.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Lo va a cambiar.
No, te voy a poner uno ahí. Ahorita
And
pichando.
Hanley Ramirez to bat. And this is his 8th season. The pitch. And it's fouled off.
Bailando de una vez la tipa. Vamos a demostrarle los esteroides que aquí en Dominicana.
And he's in front of that pitch, so he's in the hole now.
79 millas.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go slightly.
Esa milla.
And Hanley Ramirez comes up empty with that swing. Strike 3. He's
Doctor
down.
peinando.
Versus where you want to go.
Eso es lo que me duele, que te pedía.
Down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. He troubled and scored last time through. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. Stanton can't get it. Count is even.
Well, you can tell he only had one thing on his mind with the swing like that. He's trying to go long ball, came up empty.
The 1-1 pitch. A swing line to left center. And in there, 3 for 3 ball game.
Dilo tú.
So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Está caliente el tipo, los 3-3, mano. Bien colocado. Pero nada más podía coger eso.
Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far.
A big showdown in this situation right here. Logan Morrison's back, guys. Let's see if he can put it in play.
Homered back in the 1st inning. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up in throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Fastball swung on. Can't make contact, and behind on the count 0-2.
He has great movement on his two-seam fastball to both sides of the plate. That shows he's getting good extension out in front of his body.
Yo, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on.
Rema, güey, qué picheo, güey.
Medio a medio, papá.
Pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Miami 5, Boston 3. And Dustin Pedroia to lead it off. First pitch on the way. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
You can tell by that approach he was looking for that fastball. He got it, but still out in front.
A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2. And Dustin Pedroia's down, no contact.
K-Cam registers this at 86 miles per hour. It's a pretty good break.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out there.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And Adrian Gonzalez up.
You know, you always wonder what Adrian Gonzalez could do if he played in a hitter's ballpark. Got out of that big ballpark in San Diego. He did put up some big numbers in 2011.
For Gonzalez, he certainly answered the age-old question, what happens when you change leagues as a hitter? There's a ground ball. And Reyes picks it up. That's 2 gone.
Routine ground ball short. He makes it look routine, retires enough.
David Ortiz stands in to be singled in his last at bat. Well, they made a decision here. They're going to issue the free pass.
Now, the fans don't like to see this. They pay good money to come
miedo.
to see these battles.
Papá, tú sabes que esa es la que viene y la del empate.
Maybe next week.
Era del empate, pero.
So Kevin Youthful will come up with a single home run in his last at bat. Here's the first one, and that's in there for a strikeout to Ledge.
Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take. As soon as it came out of his hand, just can't handle that fastball up and away.
Infante feels it, throws to first in time. That's strikeout. Well, they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. The Marlins still out in front. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And Sanchez is batting. We'll get to see Franklin Morales pitching as the Red Sox bring him in as a reliever.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can give him some innings.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a rocket towards short. One away. And it's Buck batting. Grounded out his last time through. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
But with the swing like that, there's no wonder why he's getting sliders right there. Tough pitch to hit out of the ballpark, but give the hitter credit. He's trying to do it anyway.
Helped him out there. 0-2.
That two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Taps this one foul off to the left. The pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses 1-2.
Right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
And Infante's batting. He tripled his last time up. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, a great pitch right there. Threw in that slider, the hitter just out in front of it. Swung early, came up empty.
Omar Infante not biting on that one. It's a ball, evens the count. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
La boceadera.
And Morales now count 1-2. Swung on that is hit. My, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. Now with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down to the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. Lined out last time up. And Dobbs settles in. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Vamos allá.
Morales with a windup. First pitch behind 0-1.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out, we might have a souvenir.
Está cambiando pitch a lo loco ahí, ¿no lo viste?
That one's hit to the right, way down there, but that's going to be a long foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed, and the sign's retired.
Ahora es
They leave one man on.
la hora de empatar.
And the Red Sox coming up.
Si es que logra empatar.
Bottom 3 due up next. It's going to be Sweeney. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning.
Te voy a pichar con un bateador. Como dice ahora, viene
And
de
doing
un
the pitching
bateador.
is Randy Choate.
Verás.
He's brought in to take over for the Marlins. John, what do you think his strategy is going against
Oye,
this
este no pichó
Boston
ni una
line?
bolita quejando.
Well, when Randy Choate comes in the game, 2009, 61 games, 36 innings pitched. That tells you that the only guy he's facing is a lefty. This is a guy that you love to bring in games.
Ay.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Ryan Sweeney now. Time to cut that swing back. on strike three. Ryan Sweeney didn't even take a hack at it. That'll set him down.
He only got to see 3 pitches. Now, unhittable pitches, but he saw them nonetheless.
Well, that's a tough at bat for the hitter who's got to walk away almost before he even got there. In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia.
Well, Jared Saltalamacchia spent some time in both the Rangers system and the Braves system. Was part of that Mark Teixeira trade that brought him from Atlanta to Texas. It wasn't until last year when he was given a chance to catch every day.
And getting back to Saltalamacchia, he showed he's got some power in that bat. He had 16 home runs in just over half.
Velo ahí. Le di un out, se acaba esta vaina.
Just gonna have to be patient with. I think he's gonna be a late bloomer, but I think he's got the
Trabajando que estábamos,
hit for power and be a quality defensive catcher as well.
Punto at the plate, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Slider swung on and missed.
Well, when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But he got the slider and he swung through it, but a big, powerful swing.
Strike with a fastball, and it's 0-2.
He gets 2 quick strikes on the hitter, but he can't be too selective now. He's got to go right at him.
Velo ahí. 3K.
Fun to call this game. Enjoyable play on the
No bulto.
Very good ball game.
¿Viste cómo se caballo?
As we present our
Heavy.
award, definitely a vital factor in this one was Logan Morrison.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
Para yo empatar entonces, ¿qué es lo que tengo que hacer ahora? ¿Ganarte 2?
Ganarme otro más.
¿Otro?
No, porque si yo gano uno ya gané y si tú
Ah, es verdad.
tienes que
Otro
ganarme,
que tengo que-
para tú ser campeón tienes que ganarme 2 pisados, 2 más pisados.
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. This is a good victory.
Esa
And
temporada.
anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne, along with John Brick and Steve Phillips. We'll catch you at the yard.
Oye, que te sueño.
Sueño. Si tú quieres te tiras aquí, dame esa silla.
Ha pasado esto.
No, mentira,